Hey guys, welcome back to the TMP Q&A Wednesday. You ask, I perspectivize. Thank you for coming back. Guys, we have a quick question here from our friend. I'm not going to mention his name because he said I mustn't. And I mean, I understand. You will understand when you hear the question. His question is, TMP, I hope you're good, bro. So I need advice. So there's this girl, ne? We met in primary school. Then I started having feelings for her, but I didn't tell her. So we went to high school. Then I decided to tell her how I feel about her. And I didn't get rejected. But she said, okay, I hear you. That is the answer I got from her. Then we met again after some years. I took her number and we started talking again. So the way we were communicated, the way we were communicating made me to start loving her again. And I told her how I feel. But I still got the same answer. Okay, I hear you, but I don't know what to say. So, bruh, I'm confused. Now I need your advice because I don't know whether she's playing hard to get or she's scared to tell me that she doesn't feel the same way. Realized, okay, now this is beyond my powers because we did almost a similar question last week. And I think go get the video. I think it was a guy who was scared of telling this girl for about 2 years that he likes her. I said something that is very related to what we're talking about. So this time around, I put this on my status to get people to help me. And in particular, I wanted women because I wanted to get the experts, you understand, the expert knowledge on this topic, on this issue. People who know what's going on in their minds when we, the guys, are bursting in this jungle of feelings and we just want to get you, but we don't know how. Then these ladies are like, the first lady who responded to this message was Gugu. Gugu is like, we can come up with a million reasons for her behavior or sugarcoat the whole thing, but I personally think it means that she's just not into him. She simply doesn't like him. It could be shyness, but to me it sounds like lack of interest. That's just my opinion. That's a woman. Coming from a woman, it means a lot. Take note. And I got a guy. A guy, and he's like, okay, she doesn't feel the same. I'm like, ish, poor guy. And he's like, it's a normal thing in life. Not everyone will see you for your honest intentions and how beautiful your heart is. Wow, he's so sweet, this guy. And he's like, they will just see that kid that they grew up with and love in those places where they usually get hurt, while you had the potential to keep their hearts safe. And I don't know why women do that. Women do that, man. You come there, you're a good man, a nice guy, and you just want to show her love. You want to show her the future. You just have a beautiful future painted for her, but she doesn't want that. She wants that bad guy who messes up her life. Women are just amazing sometimes. Shoo. And then I got another comment from another guy. Said I mustn't mention his name. And I respect that. He's like, verbal communication is very key on this one. The guy must ask her for a date. I think that might work. And I'm like, what is he going to say there at the date? What if she says the same thing? Because you see, I'm wondering. And he's like, no, man. I asked him, what were you going to say there at the date? Then he's like, I was going to express how I feel about her. And what if she says the same thing? The guy's like, aye, man. I'll tell her to give me a solid answer, which can have a mutual feeling, which can make her feel the same, which is now taking measures into your own hands. Interesting. But man, we are both confused. I'm also confused. And then we have this interesting response from Prayer. Prayer is like, yes, she's scared of telling him that she doesn't love him. Most ladies do have those guys in G. The guys we can't be straightforward with because we have a soft spot for them. We just create stuff in G. We cause confusion. Because as much as we don't want to date them, we want them to be part of our lives. As friends, of course, Eish, it's quite sad. And I asked, so Mara, don't you think it's better to just say that straightforward to him instead of burning his balls in hope? Because I mean, why are you wasting my time? Eish, this is her response. Eish, call it being selfish, Anir. We need them as friends, so we can do a lot just to keep them. Like saying things like, okay, just just like with me, I have this friend that is always there for me. I can call him at 12 a.m. to come, and he'll pop up. What the heck? Yo, so this is what she does. I just want to paint a picture. She's sleeping, and she wakes up in the middle of the night. Oh, it's this guy. Let me call him. She takes the phone. Hey, honey, can you appear? Boom! The guy appears. She's like, done, go home. And then he runs. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Then she's like, I love him so much. I love him so much. But I hate it when he proposes marriage and stuff. My excuse was, I'm not ready for marriage and I don't date. While it's a lie. Imagine! Yeah. I just don't want to make him feel bad. I don't know if you get it. Of course I get it. But then I got this one from Zandi. Zandi was straightforward. She's not interested. And I'm like, why don't you just say it then? Then Zandi's like, because she doesn't want to hurt his feelings. Or she wants to keep her options open. I think we are simple creatures, just like guys. When we like something, we go for it. And when we don't, we just don't. I bet he is probably the nice guy. He must move on. My guy, don't be a nice guy. Women don't love nice guys, man. The world does not have space to accommodate nice guys. If you want to get things done, man, don't be a nice guy. I mean, I told you last week. Check the video out. Being a nice guy will not get you the woman of your dreams. Nice guys are only adorable to their mothers and their friends and sisters. So that the girl can call you at 12 midnight and say, come here, you quickly run. Because you're a nice guy. She says, I'm hungry. You quickly pop up something. She says, I don't have airtime. You buy airtime. My guy, don't be a nice guy. Kill yourself. Lastly, this is what this one says.
Well, I think he must put it in his mind that maybe she doesn't want him like that. Maybe he's been friend zoned, or she's taking her time or something. Because I feel like if someone says, oh, I hear you, either they don't want you, but they don't want to hurt you. So he must just distance himself from her. And then if she wants more, she must also find a way to indicate it to him rather than making him confused. I think that's what I would do if it was in the reverse.
Right? It makes sense. My chief, Mina, I sympathize with you, man. I've also been in a similar position like yours, where I tell a girl that, man, I've got good intentions for you, I like you and all that. But unfortunately, at the time, she didn't feel the same way. And in my case, I think maybe it's different because she said she has a problem right now. She will get back to me, right? And then I had an option of pressing more. But then I decided, nah, man, I'm not going to push some more. I already told her my intentions and I told her whatever that I wanted. Now she will come back to me. I don't know. That's what I thought. Because with me, bruh, if I tell you my intentions, I tell you what I want from you, and you just don't give me the feedback that I want to hear, or you give me an open-ended answer to just say, I'm still thinking about it. Look, I'm not gonna press. Ne? I'm not gonna be on your neck and keep reminding you. I'm not gonna follow up as much. You have to give me signs as a lady. Hurry, okay, Chief, look, let me think about it. Your signs must show that you still want me to come back. But if you're giving me an open ended like this guy, I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna come back because I told you what I want. If you don't come back, then we lost. Both of us lost. Because my guy, I think you got the answers, man. The experts have answered and they gave what the answer is. The girl doesn't like you, my brah. Well, she doesn't like you like that. She doesn't want you like that. So I think the best thing you can do for yourself right now, man, is, I know it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's even painful. You just need to let go and move on. Move on. As hard as it may be, man, you just have to. I know it's hard because, I mean, this is like you are uprooting something that is very rooted. Bruh, primary school is far. It's far. So the roots are deep within. You understand? Deep. And you have to uproot. It's painful, man. I'm sure you're going to leave scars there in the heart because you've put your heart, you've invested your heart into this thing. And it didn't work. But, man, it's worth it. The pain makes it all worth it. You need to free yourself. You need to allow yourself to open your eyes to the world and to see that she is not the only woman alive. There is a lot of women that can be your potential partner. But for as long as you are clouded with this thought of this one woman in your eyes, like this, you cannot move forward, brah. You need to move on. Move on. Don't be a nice guy. Don't be weak. It's painful, I know, but don't be a weak man. You need to be strong, right? Strong to respect yourself enough. But here's the thing. I was speaking with my colleague, and he's like, you see, women, bruh, women need a man who knows himself enough in order for them to be able to respect him. You see, that is deep, man. That is really deep. A woman will only respect you when she sees that you have a full, stable self-identity. But if you do not know who you are yourself, you do not value yourself enough, no woman will respect you. They're just going to play with you, call you at 12 midnight just to say hi and say goodbye. That time you are coming back from work, you're tired, you want to sleep. But when you see the phone call ringing, click, 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 my one, you quickly wake up. When you say hello, she says, hey, I was just dreaming about you. Bye. She hangs up. And you're there, you're burning yourself up. So, my man, you need to respect yourself. You need to have boundaries. And you can only get boundaries when you respect yourself. Let me get slightly into the psychology of things because, I mean, the answer, you have it already. But we need to get to the psychology of things because at the end of the day, the whole objective of the miracle perspective is to help people find their identity. The biggest, most important thing right here, my man, is your self-identity. It's not about the woman, it's about you. It's not about who you're going to get into a relationship with, it's about you. That's why the first question you need to ask before you get into a relationship is, am I ready? Or if I was, on the other hand, if you're a guy, if I was dating myself, what is it that would make me break up with me? Right? Because if you go into the negative stuff about yourself, then you are forced into being aware of your negative habits and how you treat other people. You might find already with what you're doing, it's toxic. What you're doing is toxic, man. If you're holding on to this girl and you're not for this long, it's been long enough. If you're holding on to this girl, the moment you get this girl, you'll fall into abuse mode. You'll abuse this girl because you've worked so hard to get there, to get her. You've invested a lot of time, a lot of emotions, a lot of sleepless nights thinking about this girl. So the moment you get this girl, I just pray that she doesn't say yes. I just pray that you don't get her. Like, this is for your safety and her safety, because right now you're dangerous, you're toxic to the girl. The moment you get the girl, you are gonna abuse her, because if she starts acting otherwise, if she starts doing things that are not in line with your perceived agenda from this lady, you are going to abuse her. You're going to feel like, because you are insecure, you become insecure. You have no self identity. You have attached your identity to a person, and that's not safe. You don't want to be at that position. What I suggest to you right now, my friend, as I conclude, take a journey of self discovery. Find who you are. What are you bringing into a lady's life? What are you bringing into any relationship? What makes you special? What makes you feel like a person will have gained a valuable asset in having you? Right? Not the other way around. Because I think we spend a lot of time trying to look for good in other people to benefit our lives instead of focusing on us and what we are bringing. What good are we bringing into another person's life? Because if you are coming from a point of giving, you overflow and you can never run empty, because you have a lot to give. But if you are coming from an empty cup and you want to be filled by the next person, you are toxic. This goes to everybody, male or female. If you're not complete with yourself, if you have a problem with fulfilling yourself and just being happy with yourself, you are toxic. And I think you must be fair enough to accept that I am toxic. I am not good for any person. I'm not good for any relationship. That's why people are abusing each other, because they're not honest with themselves. You go into a relationship, you come to me, you are empty, and you want to drain me. You want me to fill you up, man. It's not fair. I think it's not fair. It's not fair. We must come from a position of like abundance. Both of us must be abundant so that when we get here, we just fill each other. This 50-50 business doesn't exist. My better half say food. That ain't, it's not good. It should be a full person coming to a full person. When we meet, we become one full entity, right? So don't come as half and expect me to fill you up, because you come as 50, I come as 100. I must take 25, give to you, so you're 75, I'm 75. It doesn't work. 100, 100 as a unit. So take a journey of self-discovery, my friend. Understand that it's not easy, but you need to move on. You need to convince yourself. Get her out of your mind. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it and her. You will be free. Right? That's what I can say to support the statements of the fellow experts that I had tonight. So, yeah, man, stop being a nice guy as well. Being nice won't get you what you want, man. In life, being nice doesn't help you. And lastly, women only respect a man who knows himself enough. They are not going to respect you if you're not going to know yourself, if you don't know yourself. Same applies. Life respect each and every human being that knows themselves enough. It's finished. Boom.